Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's tutorial I will teach you how to use shortcut keys on MS PowerPoint. So let's go. So the keyword here is just you are going to press on your keyboard this one, the control and the different keys, QWERTY keys here in your keyboard. So control and then keys here. Magkasabay po sila. Okay, let's go with the copy. For the copy, here, what are you going to do? The function of Control C is to copy this text. It's either you are going to just press this line or you are going to highlight it. It's the same. Okay, so let's press Control C. Once you press the Control C, automatically it is already copied. The text is already copied. And let's go with the Control V. Control V's function is to paste it. Let's try Control V. So we have copied the text that we have highlighted a while ago. So that's the difference. If you highlight this one and then you press Control C and then you press Control V, this one will be the result. But if you press this one, this box, and then you apply Control C and then you Control V, you will get the same text, same size, unlike the one a while ago that we have highlighted it, right? So that's the difference. Control B is for pasting, Control C is for copying. Next, you don't like what you have copied, you have to cut it. For example, you have the picture. For example, I have here, let's insert a picture, this one. You insert this picture and then you don't like it. What are you going to do is to press it with the cursor and then control text and then it will be gone, right? Next, let's go to control to undo and redo. Undo is Control Z. Undo means, for example, you perform something and then you mistakenly cut it or delete it and then you're going to redo it. For example, let's try it again. Let's have a picture a while ago. This one. You copy this one. Control C, then Control V. And then, oh, it's too much. I don't like it. You are going to Control X. Oh, I need it again. I need it to be backed. So you are going to press Control Z for it to be repeated. Okay, I mean to be undo. But if you think that this is good already, you have to redo it. The function key for redo, shortcut keys for redo is Control Y. Okay, again, undo is Control Z, redo is Control Y. Okay, next, let's move forward for bold letters. Okay, how to bold? Meaning of bold is here. Okay, the text is quite bigger than it usual, like that. How to do it? It's either you're gonna press this box and then you apply the Control B, not V, B. Okay, again, press this box and then Control B. You can also do it by highlighting it. Okay, by let's remove. Highlight it and Control B. Same. Okay. Next, let's go to duplicate it. Okay. Here in duplicating, it's easier because you are not going to perform the Control Z and Control V. All you have to do is just to press this one and then you are going to apply the Control D. Control D. You have it already. So very easy. You don't need to copy and paste it. You have to perform Control D only. And then you're going to duplicate the text. Alright. Next, let's go. For example, you're making certificates. And then you write here the names. And everybody, the sign. And for you to be able not to paste this certificate again and again and again, and only um, change the name here, what you're going to do is to duplicate the templates, I mean the slides, okay, because you can actually duplicate also the slides. Okay, you have two ways. It's either you're gonna press Control D, alright, Control D or Control M. The difference is Control D is you're going to duplicate the same slide. So you're just gonna change the name of the awardees. When you perform Control M, you are going to create a new slide. Alright, so Control M. Okay. Next, you can also undo here and undo to remove the slide. Next, let's have the save. Control S. If you press Control S, you can directly go to where you are going, folders where you're going to save it. Then write your name and then save like that. So that's Control S. Next, let's go to Control A. Highlight. A while ago, I have told you to do like this if you want to highlight it. Okay, but if you want easier and faster, you just put the cursor here and then press Control A, and then automatically you're going to highlight everything. Alright, let's try it here. Okay, Control A, Control A, something like that. Alright, next let's go to groupings. So this groupings is applied if you are going to decorate or if you're going to put a style. For example, let's do shapes. Let's do some shapes. And then, for example, you're making an element or anything. Yeah, like that. Okay, for you to be able to group this one, for them to be one, you're going to highlight them all and then Control G. Okay, so they are now as one. And, and no need to they cannot be separated anymore. They're as one. Okay, if you press this one, they could always be together. You can do that also with your text. For example, you have this one. Let's duplicate this one. And then you write here your name, Jenny. And then you have to create a shape wherein you can put your signature, for example. Put your signature there. Name. For example, your let's create a sign. Yeah, like that. Let's remove this one. So okay, so for you to group it, you just highlight everything. Let's remove this one. Let's highlight everything and then Control G. So you have one file already. So you can now send this to everywhere where you have your name and your signature. Right? So that's grouping. Next, let's go to Control P, which is the print. If you press Control P, you can be directed to your printer where you can just print it. It's all set. And that's it.